his thoughts. I don't know what's going on.
Alright, y'all, it's double two times. This is Blacshēp podcast. We in Queens. With my girl, introduce yourself.
Xclusive Bella.
Hey, it's lit. And we gonna get right into it. Like, since we in Queens, you brought me here to Ravenswood. You brought me into your home. I got my drink. I smoke. Plate waiting for me. Like, I got the hospitality, everything good. You got your family in here, friends. It's dope. It's a dope environment. So, you from Queens?
Yes, I am. Born and raised.
It's fire. What's your like favorite part about Queens?
Queens get the money.
Get the money. Yo, Queens do get the money. And it's a thing going around, like, you know, I think Queens got like the baddest women in New York. Like, I don't know.
Absolutely.
That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I used to be clubbing. That's just one of the things. You know, New York known for a lot of things, but that's one. There's a lot of variety of different type of women. Like, that's what I heard.
And they baddies, with or without makeup.
So, I met you on social media. Like, you cool as hell. Like, we was following each other for a couple years. And we just be commenting on each other's shit, funny shit, you know, just sharing each other's shit respectfully. And you a little wild online, you a little funny. So like,
I'm wild funny. I am funny. I'm hilarious.
For real. So like, what made you like bring like that's your way of expressing yourself on like on social media?
It is.
Okay.
I find that it is because in life I'm more serious. Social media, I don't be caring. We need to laugh a little bit.
Absolutely. Social media, my whole life on social media, I had to like, I kind of did that. I just ain't know, it kind of backfired because I wanted to be known on social media like I was in the streets. So I seen like, you know how you like Google your name? I see how you Google your name and like my charges will pop up.
Right.
So nobody call me my real name, like except like on Facebook. Like nobody never used my real name, so I'm double. So I wanted to do that for my like artist name. So it started off as like a rapper type shit.
Right.
So double two time, I wanted to make sure you see double two time when you look it up, even more than my real name.
Right.
So now I'm about to get back to my real name, but that was like my thing on social media, and it kind of worked. So I kind of like brought my reputation and changed, like you said, changed my life off camera. Right. I changed my life like on social media, like for everybody to see. Like that shit kind of crazy.
You let us all see that, and that's why you became twin. Because I gotta get there. I'm not there yet. I feel like I express myself just being funny.
Okay.
But I'm not that comfortable. It's too judgmental, social media. Everybody wanna act like they ain't going through nothing. Everybody wanna act like their life is peachy keen.
That's transparent.
And I'd rather just be funny. Let's laugh then.
So do you feel like you don't share things because of that?
Yeah.
Or you don't give a fuck? Or it's some things
I hold back with that I would want to share, but it's like, nah, I ain't got time for it.
I don't mind sharing. I got to the point where I used to hold on to everything. Like that's why I became probably like violent. That's why I became like snapping because you holding on to everything without no way to express it. So I got all this shit. So I'm just building up all this shit till somebody finally get me to the point and then you break. You know what I'm saying? And I had to find ways to express myself. So rapping was definitely shooting videos, being artistic. I didn't even know how artistic I was. And I started directing my own videos and I started modeling. And my friends got me acting and shit. Now I'm in full blown shit. So
your
like
clothing line, let's not forget.
Clothing line, yeah. Yeah, I was doing a lot.
I'm still waiting for my sweat. I'm not even on the plane.
We rebranded.
Run that back for me, please.
So look, I was, we rebranded. I wanna do something commercial. I wanna do something for everybody, not just for gang members, not just for street people, not just streetwear. So we gonna do like, it's kind of like a streetwear, fitness wear type shit. Like how you dress, how I dress. Like we dress like cool, casual type shit. Like it's something you can wear to the gym, something you can wear going to the grocery store, something you can actually put together and get fly. With some hats. So that's what I'm working on. Like, so that's what I'm changing my brand on social media so I can do that.
I'm waiting for the next thing. It just get better and better. I'm waiting.
So I can't do everything by myself.
You got it. You gonna do it by yourself.
So we get social media is how we met each other, and that's what I put. So you call me twin and shit, And I thought you was calling me twin because we had the same birthday. But I thought you was a Sag. I don't think you. I was like, you don't even like Sag. I was like, why'd you call me twin?
No.
I was like, oh, that's the Atlanta twin, like twin, like just
Right,
like
just twin.
people that's like that's alike.
I love everything. You're real. I love a real person. So
like,
knowing
I appreciate
you're real,
that.
is like,
Being real, like people don't even tell you real because it's almost like a fear of saying like you real because that mean like by me telling you, does that mean I'm fake because I'm telling you real? Like people get on my nerves with that. I feel like real recognize real.
I am real.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna keep it real with you 24/7. 365 and 66 days. Switch. It's switch. I'm gonna keep it real with you, but that and you're open. You're open.
I had to learn to be that. I start people be inboxing me like just like how you like, yo, I like the way you is with your kids, like real raw shit. And you'll show me your kids, your dogs and stuff like you be like that, look, this is what I'm doing, and I started having to understand like, oh, all right, that's when I don't really talk to people privately because I talk to everybody publicly. So I don't do DMs like that at all. So you're a beautiful woman, so you gotta be careful when you're talking to people through the DMs. So when I'm like, yo, I just be careful because you don't know what people's intentions is when you first meet them. So I was like, all right, I caught what your intentions is that you relate to my content, and that's what make me. A lot of people relate to my content, but they don't always express it.
Right.
You feel me? You expressed it like, yo, I fuck with this, and I'm going through this, and a lot of people do, but sometimes they don't be consistent. Like you said, over the years you've been rocking with it. Some people will be. Come in my inbox randomly. I never speak to him, never see him again. Yo, you said this and it's creepy.
I gotta check in with you though.
It's creepy, like that spiritual stuff we was talking about. I said it in my last podcast.
I know. Spirituality, he don't like it.
I gotta start. And it's another thing, like when hood niggas we use language we ain't supposed to use. Like we say things we ain't supposed to use. Like call ourselves like we doing dumb shit. Like we not supposed to. Our language is important, like you feel me. So what we say is important. So I gotta watch what I'm saying. So I gotta, change my vernacular to start speaking more positively. Like so when I'm saying I don't really like spirituality, I'm not saying I don't really like. It creeps me out. So it's something I ain't conquered yet. So it makes me uncomfortable. And that not many things make me uncomfortable, and that's one of them. So that's why I'm so adamant about like give me the heebie-jeebies, you know what I'm saying? I don't like people look through your soul and shit like you. That's why I was kicked out by you at first. You want to look through a motherfucker's soul through social media. I didn't like it.
First of all,
don't look through my soul on Facebook because I'm posting.
I'm not looking through your soul. First of all, you put who you are out there. Yeah. That's number one. It's no looking. It's a feeling you get. It's energy. So even through social media, I'm like, he not no frontin' ass nigga. He up here. He keeping it real with what he going through.
And they be tearing my ass up online.
They be tearing your ass up. I be right there though, twin.
Yo, nah, you let them get me, and then you wait until it's all over.
I gotta read the comments and know how to.
Yeah, you be late. You be late, twin. Like I gotta
find out how to
put your alerts on.
All right, I got you.
Put your alerts on.
Put them all the way up because they can't do that.
You be
twin.
coming.
Take it easy on twin.
If you come earlier, it'll prevent what I'll be going through.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? It'll stop them a little earlier before they get 30, 50 comments in.
I got you. I'm gonna
work
keep
on
it
that. I'm trying to keep it at 10. Like I'm gonna work on that.
As your twin, I'm gonna work on that. But spirituality is nothing to be scared of. You know why you scared? Because you see things take place. But it's really just, I would say it's more of a veil from your old life, stepping into your new life. Is that being taken off?
I'm tired of seeing stuff. It's like we was talking off camera and stuff. It's like just being overly prepared and just being ahead of things multiple different ways.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I can see it this way, that way. I can see all the outcomes and I'm prepared for multiple different outcomes. It's draining. So basically, that's why the spirituality stuff is draining. It takes your energy away.
It does.
I ain't getting no energy from it yet. So maybe that's why I don't do it.
That's because you're not into it.
Because I don't want to be into it. I heard.
But it is
the more you run from it, the more it haunts you.
It's gonna come. It's going to. So you'll be touching.
But you gotta understand, when you're a Muslim man, when you're Muslim, you got a religion. Like it. That's.
So because you're a Muslim,
I got a stance,
and you're going by these rules and regulations, you're just gonna deny what's happening in life, what you see, what you feel.
No, I gotta figure out how it falls into what I believe in.
Yeah,
because there is some sorts of that in Islam, but we got to do our proper research to know it is. That's basically probably what a prophet is.
Right.
But do I want to get up on here on a podcast as a Muslim man and say I'm a prophet? Absolutely not. Would never do that. But I understand correlations. I would identify myself, and let's just say that was the case, right? Somebody is a prophet, a modern day prophet in our religion or our faith. They shouldn't claim it. In our religion, you wouldn't even. If you was a prophet, you ain't gonna go around saying you're a prophet.
No.
So that's something that just.
You believe in God.
Yeah. So I would have never claimed nothing like that. I understand correlations and spirituality, and you gotta understand that. How did the prophets receive what they received? Because of obviously their good spirits and their faith. Spirit is faith.
Yeah.
So it's the language we use. So spirit is just your faith, your soul. Yes. It's your spirit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just the language. That's why I be careful online because of my beliefs or what I say. Because I don't want to say the wrong thing and they tear my ass up online.
But I mean, you don't say the wrong thing. You state your opinion. You state your thoughts. That's what social media is for. You can't be wrong for how you feel, your thoughts, your opinions. You can't at all. And I respect them. Because you know I'm very spiritual. Xclusive Bella, right? Yes. Because I be saying a bunch of different names. Yes. I don't even know. I just call you twin. That part, because you know me. Everybody else is Xclusive Bella. Xclusive Bella for the public. I like that. That's dope as fuck. So that's a good like artist name. Not an artist name, a brand name. Yes. That's a fire brand name. That's what I was going for. So do you consider this Black Sheep podcast, like would you consider yourself like a black sheep in your family? Absolutely. Really? Absolutely. The black sheep of the family. The black sheep of the family. Give me an example. Some people don't really know what a black sheep is. I technically don't really know. And I know I'm the black sheep of my family. I'm just different. I just look at it as being different. That's it. I've always felt different. Always just have your own mindset. Right. They all over like, there. And you over there. And I'm over here. We together though. Don't fuck with them. Right. I'm just gonna be over here. I'm watching them over there. Okay. Always been a black sheep. So that doesn't mean like black sheep doesn't mean like you hate your family or your family hates you. No. So I'm just different. You're different in your family. I knew I was the most different. Yes. And everybody know that, right? Yeah. And they gonna say that too. They gonna say that, and that's fine. I accept it. Thank you. I don't think the black sheep is the best. I ain't really got the best relationship with my mother, but she the only person that really told me, like, to be honest, that like, I was different. Right. I was special, but I don't know if all mothers say that. I don't know if she was gassing me. My mom ain't tell me that. I don't know. I heard a lot of mothers say that to their kids, so it make me think like, was she just saying that, and did she not believe it? Because it's really it took a long time to come true. She said it. Why wouldn't you? But she was saying it when it wasn't true. Your son, so that's why she was saying it. She meant it. But I ain't had nothing going on. She seen your greatness. I ain't had nothing going on. She knew what you could be. We know. We the parents. Young, you're not thinking about. Now you're talking. You see greatness in your kids. Women be knowing. Yeah, women know a lot, especially about men. Yeah, that too. Y'all know a lot about us. I think y'all slick, but we know. We not slick. That's the thing. That's why we dogs and y'all cats. Yeah. Dogs are slicks. Meow. Them motherfuckers ain't slick in there. They can't. You got dogs over here. Them ain't slick. They loud. They dogs. Yeah, but y'all try to be quiet. Yeah, we try. Yeah, but we know y'all. Yeah, you know. So with cats, you figure out a cat yet? You figure out a cat out yet? I ain't figured myself out. Oh, yeah, that's so. I'm still there. So you but did? It's easy for me. So y'all, you can figure us all out. Can't figure your damn self out. Yeah, I can't. Not right away. It's gonna take. This is a lifelong situation. So that just means, right? Overall, men's simple as fuck. Very much. So what you trying to say? Mean you trying to say intellectual, smart. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I think I get what you trying to say. What you trying to say is most. You know we simple, but we gotta know we simple. At times, like sometimes women have to know. I don't like how you talking about that. But no, definitely y'all a little simple. Not a little. I know I'm simple. I know what I want in life. I'm simple. Look. Right. It took me a while, but I don't know. I just want peace. Couple dollars. That's nothing. Couple dollars. Comfortability. And peace. That's it. And I'm good with anything else. That's simple. as most men, but make sure you help create that peace.
All right, give me all right. So look, before we get into, I'm gonna get into help create that peace, but we're gonna get back to Black Sheep, right? It's the Black Sheep podcast. It's for uncomfortable conversations, which I feel like that's what we have on here. We might have, it might look comfortable to the people because I'm comfortable with the person that I'm sitting with most of the time. So these conversations are uncomfortable conversations, and that's why I feel like I'm the Black Sheep. Talking my fan, I just address whatever. Like, I just feel like I ain't got no fear. And that's through trauma. I probably had fear at one point. I probably was a little scared little boy at one point in time in my life.
I was.
You feel me? And that's why I'm so fearless now. You think
I was. Most of my life, I would say I was scared.
I think I was so traumatized, I don't even recall a lot of things.
I feel like I was a people pleaser.
I'm still a people pleaser.
I'm not. They're going to start hating you.
They already hate me.
Yeah, I'm not a people pleaser. I was miserable.
So that made you stop? They hated you? And that made you stop being a people pleaser?
Yeah, no. They hated me after
you stopped.
I stopped being a people pleaser. And I'm like, all right, you was just guessing shit you didn't even want to yes, number one. You was just doing shit and then it was draining my energy, like giving me headaches. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be a people pleaser. I felt like I was miserable being a people pleaser. I wasn't pleasing myself because I was so busy pleasing other people.
Don't be up here talking about me on my podcast, all right? I think we're about to move on.
Get out of it.
I think we're about to move on.
Why, Mr. People Pleaser?
I'm not necessarily
move on from that.
All right, so look, I ain't no people pleaser no more. Because I ain't got no motherfucking people. I got to stay away from people to not be a people pleaser. I got to seclude myself and stay busy and work and be with my kids. So, you know, that's when you a good nigga, that's what a good nigga is. When you're a good nigga is a people pleaser. When you're a good father, you're a people pleaser. When you're a good husband, you're a good man. Like that's people pleaser. That's drain. That's what I'm basically talking about. So when you tell a good person not to do that, you basically telling them not to be who they are or not to be. To be honest, people pleasing is just a term that came about of a good thing. It's like a negative term of a good thing. Being a good person is not a bad thing. It's just who you be a good person to. Like you said, we gotta limit ourselves, boundaries.
Right.
So your boundary can't just be, I'm gonna limit myself from everybody. I'm gonna just not be a
balance though. It's a balance. Okay. If you find yourself pleasing other people, and you're out of your comfort zone at any time.
I'm just checking your temperature. All right.
Balance it.
I'm checking your balance.
You checking my temperature.
I'm seeing if you's balance.
I'm with you.
Don't be trying to outsmart me up here.
Never.
Because you knew.
Never.
All right? This is my second season.
You got that.
It's my second season,
and I'm blessed to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. All right?
Thank you.
All right, now.
Thank you.
All right, look. What was I saying before I went back to Black Sheep? What was you saying?
We're talking about people pleasing.
All right, we finished that. All right, so let's get to kids, man. We was talking about kids. How kids don't be want to hang with us and shit. How they want to take our money and don't be want to fucking hang with us. Like, I hope my daughter watching this, Sanaya.
No, not too much. Not too much.
No, I ain't going too much on Sanaya because that's my. And she already agreed. Look, my baby agreed to come on the podcast and sit next to me and talk, and that's probably big for a kid.
It is.
And she probably gonna be nervous.
It is.
So shout out to my baby, my firstborn. She gonna come up here soon, season 2. We talking to kids this season.
That part we need to.
Yeah. Would you be interested in something like that, talking to your kids?
Yes.
On the podcast and shit like that?
Absolutely.
You think they ready for that?
No. They probably just as shy as me.
Damn.
But I mean, I think it's your environment. So once they sit, I think they'll be comfortable enough to talk.
Once they see they can sit in their own crib.
And say what they gotta say.
They can have their little snacks and food, bring their friends, and they actually make something out of it. Like, it's be good.
And I want to know what's going on in these teenagers' minds right now. So.
Oh yeah, I'm that's why I
can't wait.
I'm a YN. I'm a YN.
You're not a YN.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not a YN.
Who wants to tell me I ain't?
You're not a.
Who wants to tell me I ain't?
Me.
I could do what they do.
Oh, and
they can't do what I do.
You are ON.
So I am a YN, but the YNs ain't me.
You are ON.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm an OYN. Yeah. But is the YNs? Is the YNs
O? Take that one.
Do the YNs got the O in it? That's what I'm saying.
They ain't got the O.
I've been where they at. They been where I'm at.
You just took that. You got the OYN.
Respectfully?
But you're not a YN.
I ain't no YN.
You seasoned. You're a seasoned veteran.
I'm OYN, man. I've been a YN.
You're a seasoned veteran.
Like you said, we gotta tap into the kids and I tap into the YNs. I fuck with them. I want to be outside with them. I can't be outside that long. Like it's like a 45 minutes or an hour max with the YNs. But you gotta spend some time with them because you gotta bridge the gaps. You gotta let them know. And we can't little bro them. For all the big bros out there, they don't like that little bro shit at all. You feel me? I still do it sometimes to antagonize them. You feel me? Because they is little bros, but they got motion too, man. They doing the same things we doing. They just don't have the maturity, so we gotta guide them through that shit. So we can't say like they ain't doing nothing, nigga. They doing something out here. We just gotta guide them through the things that they doing in a mature, respectful way. How we do it. We don't want how we would did it back in the day. We don't want them doing this new shit they got doing. That they doing their own thing. It's okay to be yourself, but it's still rules and regulations. And by rules and regulations, I mean morals and principles and integrity. Real man shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I love the kids. Like I'm for the kids. So I really like we gonna do some shit. Like we in the projects right now. So I like doing shit for the community. We can do some shit for the kids.
Ravenswood.
Yeah, shout out to Ravenswood.
We can definitely do it.
Let's do something this summer. We could do something, even if it's for 100 people. I don't think 100 people is make moves. That's what I do.
I love that thought because here we don't have a community center for the kids where it's active or something they can get in there and do.
We would have been outside too. It was raining earlier. It got nice, but we was getting this shit together. We was all running around. We was late and shit. So,
but we did it.
But we did it. So we good. So I think we gonna come back. We might do outside. I might get Xclusive Bella to like start her own thing. She's not really trying to podcast really too much, but maybe I could get her to maybe co-host a couple times. Like, you feel me? We can just bring you outside, ease you on in. I don't got no co-host at all.
Listen, I'm coming with you.
But you don't like to work. Yeah. I'm calling you out.
I don't like to set up for work.
Yeah, like
I like to work. I don't like to set up.
Yeah, I understand you're a star and all that. Like you a lady. I get it.
Right.
But I can't afford all that shit right now. You see, I do all this shit myself.
I got everything out. All right.
So then I'm somebody too. So So now I gotta find somebody to set up for both of us.
No, see, we gonna do it together.
All right, that's
how it goes.
All right, so that's
we gonna do it. We're not gonna find nobody. We gonna do it.
Look,
teamwork, make the dream work.
That's what the fuck I was getting to.
That's it. That's
look,
all.
You copped out. Look, that was kind of smooth.
I don't know, because I didn't know if you expected me to do it all.
Look, no, I ain't gonna expect you to do it all. I'm gonna help you.
Now I'm gonna help you, but let me explain my type of help.
Oh shit.
Let me explain that. Help is, I'll take the light out. But that's the most. Like I'll take it out the bag.
So this is what I expect. We as a company, as a man. Damn, I'm spilling my drink. As a company, as a man, right? We don't expect the ladies to do no physical labor and stuff like that. We don't do all that. We kind of lay that out. We need women to run the show. We know when women involved, right?
That.
We need women to make sure everything runs smooth. So it's a lot of mental work. It's a lot of dealing with the people. It's a lot of dealing with some men, maybe dealing with some women in a respectful business matter. That as a lady.
Yes.
This is Blacshēp Pie is real masculine around this motherfucker right now.
It is.
I don't got nobody. Ain't no femininity around here. Ain't no, and as a woman, as a lady, as a wife, those type of things, as a mother. You see all these things I'm labeling. Those are titles.
Yeah.
You feel me? So do you see? We got to give good examples of people that got all them titles, that people we know, people that's in this. So now people around here gonna see what's going on, and I seen you on a joint. I want you to talk about this, or I want
giving
this.
ideas.
And you just said this for the community.
Right,
I'm for the community. I'm for the community, everybody community. I'm for my people. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm a part of this community now because y'all invited me in. I feel like I live here. Like I got a drink. I got a little smoke. You feel what I'm saying? I even got security. I got security and everything. Like y'all niggas, I'm good over here. Like, I'm
four-legged.
I'm happy. You feel me? But the kids, we gonna do something for the kids. We gonna do something this summer. Let's do something. We can print up some shit. I'll come over here. I'll bring the shit. We can
stay tuned.
It ain't a sweatshop, man. We got the AC cracking. Ain't no sweatshop no more.
That's it.
Boom. We got the AC cracking. No sweatshop. I'll bring that. We can make the shirts right here on the table. Make the shits, pass it out to the kids.
We got y'all. This summer we doing something. We gonna do something for y'all.
We gonna put it together.
We gonna. He stands on his word. He can't disappoint me.
Absolutely. We gonna be out here. We can DJ. We can do whatever. We can do whatever. We gotta get the permit. Whatever you gonna get with the city. Whatever we gotta do to make it so we don't get shut down. And we want to make sure everything cool. We get the grills, get everything cracking like that. Like I like shit like that.
Yes, we can finally get back to Ravenswood.
I'm gonna be here like I'm from here. Like that's the only way you could do it. You gotta mingle with the people. Like I wouldn't even feel right if I don't mingle with the people. Like y'all this y'all shit. Let's meet the people. Let's meet the kids. Let's meet the badass kids. I want to get cursed out. I want to meet the old lady. I want to eat some food from the old lady. I want to go to the candy lady. I want to get the icy lady. I want to do shit like I love shit like that.
That's how it gotta go.
That's how it gotta go.
And you definitely got to get one of the ices out of the park from Elijah.
Yeah. I said, I knew. I didn't even know. I'm just spitting shit out. I'm just spitting shit out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want the liquor. Whoever said the liquor we buy, I support black owned.
That's it.
I support people that got their clothing lines. Like, who got their clothing line out here? All right, look, let me get that. Let me do that. I'm gonna bring this back. We doing that
this summer.
We going crazy. We
doing that all summer.
All summer.
We supporting.
All summer. And it's real going crazy. That's 1,000 likes on that, bro. That shit going crazy.
What you thought?
We going viral right now. So we going viral right now. So we following up. We following up. We following up after going viral.
It's just gonna keep going.
So shout out to the kids. Shout out to my kids. Shout out to Xclusive Bella kids. And hopefully we get our kids to help us do some of this charity too, and get them to see how important it is to be a part of the community.
Definitely.
Because we doing this. I do all this for my kids to see it, so people to recognize, yo, these my kids. I want my kids to get on camera just a little bit.
Yeah.
So y'all see this my kids. Y'all saw my kids? Don't fuck with my kids.
Don't fuck with them.
Because you saw them. Don't act like you don't know what they look like.
Don't fuck with them.
They look like me, so don't play with
them. The energy goes backwards real quick for the kids.
See, I was preaching off camera about changing my life. See, now we about to show our bad side.
Them kids, you see them, respect them and love them.
We was talking a lot off camera, you know what I'm saying? You know, people like to stay off camera. You ain't even gonna say their names and all that. People like to stay off camera, but we was talking a lot, and this is what I wanted to get into off camera, but I'm glad I get a chance to get into it on camera because it's recorded, right? Because this is what I deal with, and I think, you know, the people we was talking with off camera might have some relation to what I go through, and that's anxiety. You feel me? Like anxiety and PTSD. You know, niggas from the hood wouldn't understand what anxiety and PTSD is because we from the hood. We grew up in it. Everybody grew up in it. Everybody probably got it. You feel me? So it's what are we gonna address? Something that everybody got? I mean, everybody got to address this shit, which is kind of hard. So when I realized I had like anxiety and PTSD, it's like little shit. We put the AC in, the window open, the windows got locks. We gotta make sure this shit get locked back. Yes. So I'm gonna be thinking the whole time that this shit gotta be locked. That's my anxiety. That's my PTSD. I want to make sure it's safe, and I want to make sure it's good because that's what's on my mind. It might slip some of our mind, forget, and that I'd hate some shit like that to happen. That's just being over prepared. Right. That's being traumatized from knowing. I know I don't break in niggas' cribs, but I know niggas that do B&E. I know people that got break-ins on them because they got nice as shit. We got a lot of expensive nice shit in here. You feel what I'm saying? It's just that's from traumatic experience, from dealing with anxiety of my experiences, from what I dealt with, from who I know, and that's what fuck us up. And I say us, maybe you too. In different areas, you feel me? Especially for a man like me, it's showing in protection. Yes. It's showing. I seen Nipsey. I don't even listen. I ain't one of them niggas that gotta listen to your music because you crip or some shit like that. I ain't one of them niggas. I like Nipsey, right? The reason I like Nipsey is when I came home, everybody kept talking about him, and I knew nothing about him. And they like, yo, and he like that nigga. They call, yo, Big Crip, and I'm like, Big Crip. Everybody hated me before. Like now, I'm super Crip. What the? Why everybody like me now? Because of him. Because he led a good example, and that's the example I led. So they like, oh, I know Double. That's that. It's like who you relate to. That's something like this, right? So they relate to me. So I became like similar to him, and we the same age and stuff like that. So I start really doing research on us. I ain't listen to his music. I like fuck his music. No disrespect. I wanted to know what type of man he was, and I saw he was a community activist, and I saw his interviews and when he was preaching about business. So I started taking a little bit of his shit. I'm like, God damn, this what else. But they worshiping him for something different, and I'm realizing I related to him on his mindset. You feel me? Where he was at his age.
He was very intellectual.
Did you like Nipsey?
Yes, I
love his music.
I like some of it.
All right, so you kind of relate to him like how I related
yes.
to him. And I ain't even gonna say I ain't like his music.
Mentally.
I ain't listen to his music because I was scared not to like it because I liked him so much as a person. So you liked his mindset.
Yes, I loved his mindset.
So give me something about him that you noticed that you like.
Him giving back to the community. The fact that where he came from did not make him, but he didn't forget when he got where he was going, where he came from.
I like that he talked freely too.
Very much. He was very honest,
transparent.
Yeah, very straightforward.
And I learned how to be more transparent because when you real, when you authentic, what's somebody gonna do?
Right, nothing.
I'm truly being myself. What you gonna knock me for being myself?
You can't. I enjoy being the black sheep.
I enjoy being the black sheep too, but you know, I deal with a lot of anxiety. I deal with a lot of PTSD. Like you say, you don't like crowds like that. I don't really like crowds. I'd rather be in a crowd of people I don't know than a crowd of people I do know.
It's an energy thing.
It's energies, and that's what I'm dealing with. I'll be feeling all these different energies. I be knowing what the fuck going on, and I don't want to. I don't want. So I got you got to remove yourself.
Yes, you do.
So that's like anxiety. Anxiety like energies. So some people might be feeling energy. Some people, I don't like this. I don't like this place. That's anxiety. You feeling anxious or you feeling fear. That's all that.
Yes.
So
it all aligns.
If I got a feeling of fear, which is kind of related to anxiety and anxiousness, it's that same kind of feeling, right? And I fear nothing. What's going on? I'm not scared because I'll go address anything. I might be anxious. I might want to address it too much. Why are you overly excited for violence? Why are you overly excited in this gunshots? Why? It's like a traumatic experience.
Yes, I'm about to say that. It has to be.
Do you got like anxiety or like a traumatic experience? Like, because I heard you use the word triggers.
Yes.
Like I heard that a lot. You know, I never really use that term, but I hear it a lot and I heard you use it. Like, is that something that you deal with?
Absolutely, my triggers is what give me anxiety. But my triggers are my love for others.
So you a people pleaser. You a recovering people pleaser.
Yes.
So you seclude yourself from people.
Yes, at times.
At times.
To rejuvenate.
Anybody.
To rejuvenate.
So
it's a lot to be around people.
You be do not disturbing motherfuckers. You be
absolutely
not answering the phone,
There's
the door.
No need to sometimes.
Ignoring the kids even get it.
Stay grounded. I have to get back to me. Or you're going to get a side of me that I don't want you to ever remember.
Is there any other way around that?
No. I have to at times seclude, hermit. I think.
Is there a time period on that?
No. It's not.
Talk to the women, talk to the people that deal with that type of stuff. Before there was a
time period, I would tell myself I didn't have time to feel what I was feeling. I didn't have time for that. Like, I have to move. Like, you crying, all right, get over it because you got to go help your son. Or you crying, get over it, you got to go food shopping. I never gave myself the time to feel, to understand myself. So I had to learn that.
Damn.
I had to learn that. That's where I'm at.
And you was honest, and you said you haven't learned yourself, and that's what you want to do, and that's what you're going to do.
I feel like it's an everyday thing. I'm learning myself every day. I'm relearning myself.
But you learn, you know, when we was talking about men, and even me, you just by watching me on social media, you learn about. That's how we got our friendship off social media and just watching and learning and I told you, feeling. I don't like that. Feeling.
I told you that.
I don't like all
energy.
That.
You don't like that. It is. It was what it was.
Looking through your soul.
Seeing right through it.
I can see pain in your eyes.
No, shut up. I can hear it in your voice.
You an empath.
You are.
I had this chick. I just said this on my last. The chick.
No matter how much you try not
all
to
the way across the world. I could feel your pain, brother. What you been through? I don't know you, lady. Leave me alone.
Yeah, maybe it's just how you come off. A lot of men they're not open with their feelings. They're not open with their lives.
You can't be. It's kind of, real talk. You got to be real gangster. You got to be able to take it. And the only reason I'm open like this is because I can take whatever comes with it.
Right.
So I got accountability. I could deal with any consequences and repercussions of anything I say and do. You feel what I'm saying? Even just like coming to the project or coming to certain areas, I might bump into somebody. I could bump into a gang member. I could bump into somebody. Yo, why the fuck you in my projects? You gotta just be a good person, be with the right people. It's just gotta play out, and it could play wrong. Who never knows?
Right, it sure can.
I'm fearless, so
but being fearless, that's it. It's no but after that.
Yeah, ain't no but.
You're fearless.
I mean, you just deal with. It's accountability. I'm accountable for being fearless. So whatever come with this shit.
And that's what it is.
You know,
standing on that. Whatever come with it, whatever.
Anxiety and PTSD. I think people should just go to therapy. This is a form of therapy. People don't understand this. I'll be going to therapy. That's why I talk to people. Because we now talking so openly. I got people I'm close to being open on the whole internet. And when this is a private conversation. You feel me? We having private conversations publicly for people.
Tell them how nervous I was.
You was very nervous.
I was nervous. It wasn't.
That's why we was all late and all that today. You was running around nervous.
I was trying to cook with my soul.
You laid everything out.
I was so nervous.
Everything laid out.
But this is regular. Our chemistry. We're cool. Like it's regular talk. This is therapy.
I think I might have a co-host, man, female co-host. You feel me?
I am the female co-host.
Yeah, we're gonna see how this works out. I want to do that because I want to do it for one. You from a whole different state. You from a whole different environment.
Right.
It's a whole different perspective. That's a whole different market. And I really want you to do this shit for yourself, so we could partner up. And you could build your shit up as you partner up. Because I'm just starting too, so we both growing.
Right.
But how me and my peoples work together, right? We don't let people work with us without their own shit. Right. Like you can't. Like of course we could work together, but it's called collaborating.
Yes.
So as we collaborate, you building your brand. It could be your brand, can be Xclusive Bella, whatever it is. It's just that's your brand. You got that along, and we partner together, and we tag each other, and we tag all the shit, and we build together, and we come up. Because we getting into the next thing, right? Is relationships and lack thereof. And this is a relationship. Is a friendship. Is a relationship.
Yes, it is.
And I don't think people understand that friendships are important. I take pride in my friendships because look, I'm sitting in. Yeah, we that was discussed off camera, and that's like you say, people please. You take your friendships, you love your friends, but you got your friend off camera, and you love your friends wholeheartedly, and that was said about you, and that's I take relationships important like that. I take my word important like that, like for me. So I'm passionate. I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about what we talking about. I'm passionate about our work. I'm passionate about my kids. I'm passionate about everything I do. To be honest, like you feel me. But relationships and lack thereof. Let's get into. Talk. I want you to go really dive into this shit. Talk friendships, talk relationships, leading up to the best relationship, the top relationship, which is marriage. So talk friendship relationships, whether it's male, females, get into dating and marriage. I want you to really lead this conversation because I ain't get there yet. And before you lead this conversation, I don't really got that much experience. You feel what I'm saying? In relationships, I really want to. I want to be married. I want the ranch. You feel what I'm saying? I want the kids. We could do the Brady Bunch thing. I love kids. I don't give a fuck. I take on whatever, long as everything is genuine and long as we building. If we can't build, we can't even kick it, baby. Like
I want to be able to learn from anybody I'm around.
All right, friendship on.
But let's do friendship. Listen.
Friends too.
Friendship.
You gotta learn from your friends too. Any relationship.
You can love me, but I'd rather your loyalty. Period, point blank.
Loyalty over love.
Loyalty over love.
I'm with that.
Because if I know I can stand on who you are and who behind my back, I don't need you in my face. I know I can leave. You gonna hold it down. You could love me, but sometimes love fade. Love can turn to hate. Loyalty don't change. That shit is in you. It's not on you. If you really loyal,
even if you hate a person, you're gonna still be loyal.
Right. That shit don't change with the weather.
They be saying that on Drink Champ. On Drink Champ, ain't that their question?
So
is it love or respect or something like that? Or what is it?
I don't watch Drink Champs, but shout out to them.
Shout out to Drink Champs. No, I watch it a little bit. I watch a couple podcasts.
But yeah, I just feel like in any relationship, and that's period. That's all I have to say about it. If you loyal to me, I'm loyal to you. We got this. There's nothing we can't get through. But I'm not gonna play your fool in a friendship. I'm not gonna play your fool in a relationship. We need boundaries and respect. There's no relationships without boundaries. Healthy relationships without boundaries and respect.
Hold up. Do women know anything about respect?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Y'all do?
Give us something to respect. Give us something to respect. Most women from the hood are in survival mode.
Excuse me. Can I get a refill, friend?
Can
please?
I get a refill? I couldn't
Now
get that
go ahead,
part.
get your little go ahead, get your little camera time.
I couldn't get that little part.
Thank you. That's a good point. I ain't gonna cap. Man, we gotta lead by example. Like we definitely gotta be that.
Yeah, give us something
we do have to give them something to respect because they ain't gonna respect it unless it is something. Even when they don't, they ain't even gonna respect it when it is respect because they have to learn that. Like she said, it's survival mode. She respect her shit. She respect what she got going on, and she wants you to respect. But as I say, it's a man's world, but women run it, right? So the reason women don't run the world is because they don't have the respect, morals, principles, integrity as a man would. Some things are a little different. Now, some men don't have that either, of course. So we're not gonna say every man have it. It's a small percentage of men. And let's make that clear. We ain't gonna act like all the niggas got this shit, because if all the niggas got it, we wouldn't be having this conversation. So it is. I get your point. It ain't that many examples of what to respect.
Right.
So, but the point of y'all being in survival mode and everybody being so traumatized, you're not going to even recognize a real respectable man in front of you anyway sometimes, just based off what we all been through. You feel what I'm saying? Like, other men don't even respect other men. But this is the key why I say I don't really know if women respect like how men respect. The reason I say that, like, when men get into shit, right? Respect things like we gonna either get it shaken. This is called solutions. I don't think women understand is the respect of having solutions. As a man, we either gonna agree to disagree. This shit gonna go up. We gonna get it shaken. You feel me? Or we just gonna leave this shit alone. But we gonna kill each other as men. We gonna fight. Kill each other. We're not gonna talk about each other. We're not gonna damage each other cars. We're not gonna fuck with each other money.
First of all women don't be damaging each other cars. Not just touch nobody car.
Not just about damaging cars, but the point of men is we not about to do the back and forth. We gonna kind of get to it. Like I said, some niggas ain't real men. They gonna run. Some niggas either gonna talk their way out of it, buy your way out of it. But the point I'm saying for women, the difference between I'm using men and women on a respect thing is because I feel if y'all really did have that type of respect as women, y'all would run everything. I feel like sometimes women don't have that type of respect, and that's what they really want. That's what they really fight for. That survival mode is respect. And it's respect is earned through your actions and how you you don't. If I was speaking crazy, I wouldn't have respect. I can't speak crazy to a man. Nigga want to kill me or want to fight me, or I would never be able to survive. And a lot of that survival mode is brought on to women because of the respect and the way they kind of bringing the target to yourself because of the survival mode. It's like you kind of separating yourself into survival mode even more, being independent and all that. So, but I just brought that up because I just wanted to know how you felt about women and respect. Because from my perspective, it's like it's a different respect from men.
No, it depends. I feel like with a woman, that's why it's always good to have a man by your side. A woman need a man need a woman. That's point blank, period. Because y'all our muscle. That's what you're there for. To be our muscle, our protection. Like, if you give us something to respect, you give us something to look up.
She good, y'all.
You give us something to look up to.
Nah, you right.
You give me. I know what I always say? You. I wanna hear you.
I probably said this about.
I wanna breathe you if I can learn from you. On my episode,
it's always our fault because as a man, we the leader. If we lead it right, she gonna follow.
You lead.
Even if she give us a tough time, it's us that got us. Like you say, we can't make you happy, but we can give you a softer life, which can lead to your happiness, which will take you out of survival mode, which can lead to happiness. It's hard to be happy in survival mode, men and women. You feel what I'm saying?
If you meet a woman who don't respect men and she's in survival mode and you pull her out of that
mode, because
you can show her, you showing her your job. Well, it's not your job.
It's not your job.
Your actions will show her.
Hey, that's another thing. Nigga, you ain't gotta do nothing but stay black and die. But if you want a real woman, and you want a woman that's gonna be in a soft girl, you do have to show
your actions will show her she can soften up.
All right, so the ultimate
and respect you,
marriage,
follow
right?
You.
Marriage, that's like the ultimate goal as far as relationship. That's the biggest relationship, the best one to have. That's, to me, that's the business, really. That's the family.
Right.
That's the complete package of everything. That's the friendship. That's all the relationships. That's the love, the loyalty, respect, all in one, right? That's what you should want to strive for. That's what I'm striving for, right? That's the biggest. How do people get there to that point? Like, to even want to be there?
I always knew that I wanted a family. I wanted a husband. I wanted kids, my own household. I knew what I wanted from a little girl. Watch my aunt and husband do that. You know, raise their family, husband and wife. They're 37 or 34 years in, actually. Don't quote me, but I love my Aunt Donna and Uncle Keith. I knew from there I wanted to be a family woman. I wanted to be somebody's wife, not their girlfriend, and I never wanted to stay a fiance for 30 years.
Yeah, and she making you get your stuff out the fridge too.
So I am. If listen,
get your
it's
own drink out the
girlfriends
fridge,
do and some wives do.
Talk dirty.
You want a
Talk
a wife? I always knew I was wife material. I can't say that.
Yeah.
Cause being a wife is, I can do it all. I feel like I can do it all, and I needed my king. I just know I want a king. I knew I want a king. I want somebody I can look up to you.
It's pressure.
God gave you a man for that.
That's pressure, yeah.
I want to be a wife. Always wanted to be a wife, and that's how it's supposed. I don't want to be nobody's side or just something they could call. Yeah. I want to mean something to somebody.
You want to be the top of the top.
Right.
You deserve the best of the best.
Right. And getting there, I wouldn't even say getting there was hard. I gave my all. There. I gave my all. That was it. I gave my love. I put my work in.
We went to relationships and in marriage and to the top and the lack thereof and rebuilding. Can you rebuild relationships, friendships? Can you rebuild? What would be? What's your mindset on rebuilding? What's your boundaries on it? What your perspective on that and lack thereof if rebuilding? If that's not what you choose.
If you're open to rebuild with anybody, you will. In any situation, if you're open to it, you can. But just really look at the situation.
You better than me at this. You're really good.
Look at the situation. If it's not worth rebuilding, if you're better without that person, then separate yourself.
Pros and cons.
Pros of rebuilding. Y'all should be stronger than what you were back then.
All right, let's talk about. We got it just here as sex, but not just like intercourse sex. Like, I really want to talk about like the over sexual. Like, to me, like, I ain't into like all that over sexual content and all that weird shit. Like, I had to make a decision to be a family orientated business. You feel me? That's why I going commercial. Like, we crossing over. Like, hey, y'all, like, we ain't doing it. We don't want to be known as just a hood nigga. Cause like you said. I've got people saying, yo, this shit is dope. Like, you doing things. So we ain't just a hood nigga. We in the hood though. But we ain't no hood nigga. So like you said, elevation. So we elevating to businessman. We elevating to becoming a podcast and a host and things that I ain't actor, things I ain't even,
see yourself doing.
So I just be saying like a lot of this over sexual content. I'm not that type of guy. I don't even like that shit. I really don't even date like women in the nightlife like type shit. Like, that ain't even my style of woman. I like women like I like real ladies. Like, so what you think about like the culture and how it's like promoted now? Like, even like the raps, like the music, Sexy Red. I never like I listen to her music. I really don't really got an opinion on it because I don't know her as a person.
Everything is over sexualized. Every single thing. That's what. It's popular though. You got to keep that in mind. So that's what everybody want. Not everybody, because it's some.
But why is it popular in your opinion?
Everything negative is what's going on right now.
Talk to them.
If it's not negative, then you get a glance or a swipe. But if it's negative, you going super viral. Whether you naked, like naked shit, like
yeah, I don't even like all that.
Kids being exposed.
Is it like that? Is it that like shock value? Is it like that dopamine? Like that?
I don't
that
know.
Rush?
Because I'm comfortable in my body, so it's times that I've posted, you know, my workout, my body after working out, you know, but I became uncomfortable with that. I started feeling like I was selling myself short. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you.
Like I need to cover up. Like it's a respect thing. I think you grow to respect yourself.
So do you think just by you growing up, by you being white, by you just having these, you know, these things that you got going on, say you in the gym and you want to dress a certain way, you would really literally not do it now because of how people react to it, basically?
Absolutely not. I'm gonna do what I want to do regardless. I don't care what nobody think. I'm not here to worry about what no one feel or think about me. That's why I'm out of the people pleasing era. That's done. I'm gonna wear what I want. I'm gonna be me. To the gym, to the church.
But did it shape the way you do things or the way you post? It
did. I put it like this. If I don't want my daughter with her ass even showing results, it can be positive.
Leading by example.
Right. If I don't want my daughter doing that, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I took it off.
So I'm glad that's a good.
You could change it, put it up there, put more clothes on.
Do as I say, not as I do. You're not one of them.
No.
So you don't agree with that term?
No.
I don't either.
Do as I
never. And it's a lot of them out there. Do as I say, not as I do.
No,
like
I don't agree with that.
Don't do what I'm doing. I'm going to do it, but you can't do it. And that's the worst type of parenting to me.
No, because you're your kid's role model.
So does that lead into like the over sexual, like being dressing sexy or just doing certain things and how you carry yourself because you got a daughter? So that's coming up. It's right behind you.
I think everything on the internet is over sexualized. If you could keep your kids from the internet, do so. Yeah, but I feel like changes can be always made. And I needed to make that change because I was one of them. I don't even I was one of them.
Yeah, so you kept it real. So you kept it real.
Shade. I was one of them.
I was hypersexual too. Hypersexual. That's what they call it. Like, and that's probably what made me, when I realized I was hypersexual. I got 3 kids in a year.
Yeah, I
came home from jail.
You know, I told you you had kids.
I got kids.
You got kids.
You feel what I'm saying? Put some S's on it.
Kids.
It's a lot here. So, yeah, they back to back. You know, and you know, I ain't even necessarily proud of that. You know, I feel like a king with them because of how I treat them and how I am with my family. That's my little, you know, that's my group, that's my gang, and them. You feel me? But you know how much I had to prove that I had to prove my fatherhood, and he tried to break me. Like, they tried to buck break a nigga.
Listen, I was there. I was there.
You was there.
I was there. I was like, damn, twin. But yo, you came out.
It hurt. It did.
But look how you came out.
I came out on top.
And I felt it. I'm not gonna hold you. I think every time you doubted yourself, that's why I was like, come on now. This is a milestone.
It's hard because as a father, it's hard to know if you're even a good father. Shit, my father's alright. My father okay. He alright. I don't want to be alright. You know what I'm saying?
You want to be the best.
You heard?
You want them kids to think you're the best.
And so I ain't with that hypersexual shit. You feel me? I had to go to therapy for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fucking with, you know.
I respect that.
You know, I ain't really know. Like, I'm gonna tell you something, right?
Wait, let me ask you something. Therapy, you would say, definitely worked for you?
Absolutely.
Come on, promote that.
Yeah, I promote black men going to therapy. I promote black women going to therapy. I promote people going to therapy together. I haven't done it yet. You know, I would like to take somebody to go to therapy with me. You feel me? And not necessarily for me. I don't have no problem going to therapy, but for them. And I'll support them. So if you watching this, you know what I'm saying, and you want to mine, and you need me to support you to go to therapy, I will. You feel what I'm saying? I got your back because it did help me. And therapy, you know, I was talking about this off camera. Therapy ain't going to help you. A therapist is going to walk you through helping yourself. So when you go to therapy, you got all the information in your head. You got all the feelings. You have to express them so we can find alternative ways other than the ones that you do to go about them. And how I found out that what works best for me is to go to somebody that doesn't relate to me at all. Go to a Spanish white therapist, a young therapist, an old therapist, somebody that's completely different from you, and you tell them your real experiences that they don't relate to, and they give you their real opinion on, and you just gotta be authentic and real. You feel me? Even if you uncomfortable, because how you gonna solve the problem if you don't want to know the real answer?
Yeah, you don't always want to ask your family and friends. I would definitely say someone who don't know you can someone who don't know you it's a better air. It's a clear everything. So yeah, therapy. Men definitely. That's like y'all embarrassed to go. What's the problem?
Black women don't go to therapy either.
Well, y'all need to improve that, because I'm definitely...
Men don't go to therapy. Men don't go to therapy because men feel like it ain't no point of talking to nobody about it because ain't nothing gonna change.
And why do y'all feel like that? Can I ask you that?
Because it ain't no point of talking to nobody because ain't nothing gonna change. I'm gonna just keep it real. It ain't nothing gonna change because it's always our fault.
It's not.
Listen. It is. This is the pressure of being a man, right? All right.